Hey everybody, Keith McGinnis here with KCDC Designs out of Eagle, Nebraska. And look who I've got with me. Where you at? There he is.
Bruce. Let's do this again.
Cut.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Hey, look who we got here. Who are you?
Hey, Bruce Anderson from Anderson Woodworks in the
Cut. I got Bruce Anderson with Anderson Woodworks, and Bruce is from Waterloo, Iowa. How we doing, Bruce?
Doing all right. Trying to duck the shots here, but I'm here.
Hey, he's been
Working
here.
hard.
He's been here for 2 days, and I've fed him once. God, I'm so bad. I'm such a bad person. So I just wanted to kind of show you what Bruce and I have been up to and what we've been doing. First thing I'll talk about is the floor. We did replace the floor. It's been 4 years, almost to the day, that I put this, and that's 8-inch hardboard that we put down on the floor and taped the seams. And what's really cool is after 4 years, when we pulled up the old floor, there was not one bit of epoxy that had gotten through those seams on that floor. I was blown away. I can't tell you how many hundreds of countertops that I've done in the past 4 years. So the rain gutters, those are 5-inch rain gutters that work fantastic for spray paints. And we just kind of rearranged those a little bit, and I still have a couple more to put up there. But as you can see, they work fantastic for holding the spray paints. That pegboard, I already had, which is 4 foot, and we added another 4 feet. And I still need to organize that the way I want it. Don't mind the torch, it's not gonna hang there. And I'm gonna keep chasing Bruce because he keeps running away from the camera. No, keep going this way.
All right.
So, all of my paste mica powders, they were all just sitting on this shelf, and it was a bloody mess. I had to dig through everything to find out what I wanted. And man, Bruce has a great vision. That's why he is Anderson Woodworks USA, because the man's got brilliant ideas. So what Bruce did, right?
Sure.
So what Bruce did is he built this shelf right here. And what that did was that raised those mica powders and those pastes up off the back. And for a lot of these colorants that the color is listed on the front, he had a brainstorm idea, something I could never think of, and it drives me crazy when people are this dang smart. So he took this, this was, everything we did today was made out of scrap. But you can see these semicircles that he cut out of here, and it fits those pastes in there, absolutely perfect. Those are Color of Passion. The Color of Passion, Just Resin, and also all of the fusion sprays, the relax spray, those can all be purchased on rk3designs.com. Now, let's get to the best part so I don't ramble like I always do. Regarding my tables, all of this here was empty space. So Bruce and I had so many different ways that we were trying to figure out how can we make some shelves. And again, this is all done with scrap MDF. I did have a lot of 2 foot by 4 foot 5/8 particle boards. And so we decided we're going to use those for shelves, and that's exactly what we did. So that's just wood on wood. We don't have to worry about drawer glides or anything else. So if you'll slide that back in, Bruce. So now, instead of all that being dead space and not being able to be used, all 3 of these benches now have slide out trays. So when I get done with sample boards, all I got to do now, pull out that shelf. We'll have plastic and we'll have blocks, so those aren't sitting directly flat on the shelf. Those will go on the shelf. I can slide that back in, and then when I'm doing countertops, that's just like, let's make a deal. And the curtain, Carol Merrill is now standing behind. How's that for dating us?
Well, I'm not even a hand model, so.
Monty Hall, let's make a deal. So those shelves, that was our absolute greatest accomplishment over the last 2 days. And that is huge.
Simple stuff with scrap. That's all you gotta do. You got a whole bunch of scrap left over. Try to utilize it without trying to spend a whole lot of money out of your pocket.
Yep. And for those of you who are fabricating countertops, I don't know about you, but you probably have scrap MDF all over the place. And that's all this is right here. That's scrap MDF. Again, I had 2 foot by 4 foot pieces of that particle board, so we were able to use that. But you could also use MDF for your shelves as well. That's going to be a game changer to be able to store the sample boards. Once they're cured, if I want to find somewhere else to put them, I can find somewhere else to put them, and I can put them up there, and I can continue to rotate what I have up on my display wall. And what you see up here on the display wall, I would say all but probably 3 of those sample boards that you see. I got some plastic up there, but I'm just going to walk along that row quickly But out of all these sample boards that you see, except for 3, and I can point them out if you want, are actual sample boards, which were designs that went on a customer's countertop. So if a customer comes over to the studio and they look at the sample boards, they will know that every one of those sample boards were an actual design that went on a customer's countertop. Again, with the exception of a few, but even that peacock granite went on over 60 square feet of a customer's countertop. Yep, believe it or not. Well, Ripley's, believe it or not. That could be on a Ripley's, believe it or not. The Clara Marble as well. Anyway, I don't want to ramble. So over the past 2 days, we've been really, really productive. I can't thank Bruce enough. That's a 300-mile trip that he made to come down and help me. And for him to do that and for me not to feed him, he probably won't come back again, but I did have Bud Light for him, and I think that's really what got him down here. Collaborated on jobs together. We really have a lot of fun working together. I always learn something from Bruce. He's got some great ideas, and we really feed off each other really well. So thanks for tuning in. You can find me on KCDC Designs on Facebook. I'm on the Stonecoat Insiders group, also on the RK3 Designs Insiders group as well. And you can find me at on the web, kcdcdesigns.com. And Bruce, how can they find you?
Usually in the fridge.
Reaching for?
Yeah, waiting for Keith to feed me. No, you can find me at AndersonWoodworksUSA.com, or you can find me on Facebook on Anderson Woodworks USA.
Awesome. And Bruce is very, very knowledgeable with countertop epoxy and designs. And so if you have any questions, please reach out to Bruce as well. So that's it. Thanks, everybody, and we will see you another time. Oh, ready? I'm so glad we had this time together. All right, see y'all. Oh, God, I'm turning red.